Good afternoon, guys. Today's video, not really an informative or a how-to, kind of more or less character, how we present ourselves and how we run our business. This particular call came in Friday. It was a referral from someone I had done work for a couple months ago. It's for a Williams wall heater, which I don't generally work on, but again, the guy had no heat. We had to see what we can do for him. So came out on Friday. It ended up being a bad thermopile generator. It just wasn't sending enough millivolts to the gas valve to open it up. So we tried cleaning it. Unfortunately, that didn't work. So I had a universal one in the van that looked to be pretty close to like for like. So we went ahead and tried to install that. However, when we tried to put it in, it was just a hair, I don't know if it was just a hair too big on the, the circumference side of it, but it just wouldn't go in there like it should. So instead of taking a step back and kind of reassessing, I grabbed the old channel locks and tried to force it in, when in doubt, get the channel locks out. So tried to force it in there. It ended up snapping off the pilot assembly burner port there. So, I've got the customer, he's standing over watching. So guys, I could have made every excuse under the sun. The thing was corroded out. It was 15 years old, this, that, and the other. But, instead, just was honest with the guy. I made a mistake. I'm going to make it right. We got the part next day aired because it wasn't local, of course. So we got it next day to air at my expense. He wasn't available on Sunday. Ran back to the shop and grabbed him a couple space heaters to get him through the weekend. Just had to make it right and just be honest with the guy. I find honesty is always the best policy. I'm not perfect, never claimed to be. So we're gonna probably end up losing a little bit of money. Maybe we'll break even on this one, but it's at the end of the day, the way you conduct yourself, and the way you do business it means more to me than a profit margin. It's the reason why I charge what I charge is so when I have situations like this, I can make it right. And when you're honest with people, it'll always come back tenfold. I mean, this guy, he knows he can trust me. He knows I'm not gonna, whatever. You've just got to be honorable around people, and make things right when you screw up. So that's it. I'll get some footage of me changing this thing out. I'll show you how the millivolt signal works off the little generator and all that good stuff. But what game is that?
This is called Dead Cells.
Gotcha.
It's like a style
Nice. That on Xbox?
It's on our PS.
Nice. Up to the gas valve. Pilot's lit. Check for no jelly balls. $242 volts DC. Alrighty, we're in business.
That's it. All right. Look at that.
A little smoother than last time, huh?
Yeah.
I get a check for carbon monoxide and make sure there's no gas leaks, anything like that. But all right, so we got carbon monoxide, combustion gas leak detector warming up here. So we'll go check that. He wants me to check the upstairs unit as well. So we'll get that taken care of. Okay, no natural gas. Carbon monoxide looks okay. And do you have the upstairs unit turned on?
Yeah, the pilot should be on.
Okay, let's go check that one real quick. Let it run for a second. You'll pretty much know, I mean, if there's a hole in it, it'll start. You guys have?
There's a carbon monoxide detector out here.
Yeah, those ones are real great for letting your neighbors know you're already dead. I mean, I don't think they start alarming till like 200 parts per million.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Which is, I assume,
Yeah, I mean you're
already.
you're in pretty bad shape by then.
Yeah, that's what I was like worried about. I'm like, yeah, I might as well have someone take a look at it.
Yeah, I think we're all right. Yeah, it would have tripped by now. So yeah, you're good, man.
Awesome, appreciate that.
Sleep a little easier
Thank
now,
you,
you
yeah.
know.
No,
I know it, especially when they've been sitting for. Alrighty, man.
Well, thanks so much.
Yeah, have yourself a good day.
Too.
Just got done replacing that pilot assembly there. I was not expecting him to be playing video games a couple feet away from me, so I wasn't able to get very good footage on that. But here's the old pilot assembly. This is the thermopile generator, and all it does is sense when the pilot's lit, sends a DC voltage to the gas valve, millivolt DC, and lets the gas valve know, you know, we're lit, pilot's lit, we're okay to send gas through. And it does that through the means again of a DC millivolt. So I suspect anyway what ended up happening was the thermopile that I tried to replace it with was bigger in diameter. So when it wasn't going through, instead of doing, you know, the rational thing and taking a step back and realizing this isn't working, we tried to force it in, which in turn snapped off the old pilot tube right there. So we got it second day aired. That was about $275 all in. Got that taken care of. And you know, we had to eat. I mean, it's just business. At the end of the day, it's the reputation that means more than you know, trying to make up every excuse in the book as to why that thing broke, rather than just accepting responsibility for it. So got that taken care of. You know, and also guys, your mistakes are, you know, I don't mean to get preachy here or whatever, but your mistakes are going to be your biggest learners. You can bet your ass that I will not do that again. I don't work on wall heaters very often. I'm do a lot more refrigeration. That's where most of my background is. So, you know, what better day than Martin Luther King Jr. Day to have a little humility and integrity and just do what's right for the customer. Looks like we made it home just in time to watch the Cowboys get beat by old Brady boy. And anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one.